Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is the United Agenda. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you guys feeling? All United fans, how are you guys feeling? Yeah. After that lose against Arsenal on our first opening Premier League game, how are you guys feeling? What are your thoughts on that game? Because as for me, even though it's a day now after that game, I still think I don't accept. I still don't accept that result because it's shocking to me that we couldn't even get at least a draw in that game. But however, that is football for you. A lot of us has been analyzing everything that happened in that game. Some of us are saying we were robbed. Why? Some of us are as well saying it's the fault, it's our fault, based on because we we are not able to get a goalkeeper in before we could play that game. But in general, I think it was a very good football match. The better team lost. So we have to deal with it. And the transfer window is still open. We can still do some deals within the space of 2 weeks. That is how lucky we are. And I believe we can still pull a deal, whether it's a goalkeeper or a midfielder. So that is the real deal for now. But however, today we are going to talk about the outgoings. Today we are going to talk about the Manchester United players who are supposed to be put out of this football club. Earlier on, it was reported from Fabrizio Romano that Sancho has rejected the bid or the offer from AS Roma, which was offered to him. I don't know what sort of player is this. I don't know who this guy is. This guy is a machinery. He is actually a machinery. Jadon Sancho. This is one of the reasons why football fans abuse players. This is one of the reasons why football fans abuse players. In as much as I don't condone abuse to anybody, but this is one of the reasons. Mate, I heard you are a boyhood Chelsea fan. You had the opportunity to go and play for your boyhood club, and you declined because of what? Money. Chelsea have Champions League football. They are competing in the Premier League, and you decided that you won't go and join them. They sent you back to United. Ba- um, um, Turkish leagues, Turkish in the Turkish league, so many clubs has been asking for your hand to come and play for them. You refuse. Now Roma has made an offer to you. You still don't want to play. You've got no ambition, mate. Jadon Sancho, you've got no ambition as a football player. You don't know what you want. You don't know if you want money or you want to play football or you just want to sit and get paid for nothing. You don't know what you want, Jadon Sancho, because I'm still confused. If it's money you want, there are Saudi league has approached you for you to come and play in the Saudi league. They can easily pay you more than what you are earning in Manchester United, but you don't want to go there. So I don't see whether I don't see if it's just because of money that you just want to relax and sit without doing nothing. Saudi leagues, Saudi football clubs have asked for you to come and play for them. You can easily earn higher than what you are earning in Manchester United at Saudi. It's not that you are looking for a Champions League football club that you will go and play for, so that England will call you back into the national team. There's no hope for you in that England national team. You are not going to play there until you retire from football anymore. I'm sure of that. It's not that you are delaying this move for you to wait and go and play for so that a good club could come in so that you can earn your place in that England squad. If it's what you want, you could have joined Chelsea, but that's not what you want. So you are unambitious. Nobody knows what you want. You yourself, you don't know what you want as a football player, Jadon Sancho. And for me, Manchester United have to push this guy out because we are not going to get any coin. We are not going to get any coin from him. It's either you boot him out, just let him pay him off, let him go, because the more he stays there, the more the problem we have. Not to go and get a midfielder or a goalkeeper. So this is all I have to say about Jadon Sancho. Boot him out of the club. Just pay him off, let him get out. Pay him off, let him just get out. We can't accommodate such people in this football club. If you stick him at the reserve team, there are young talents growing up there. There are young talent coming through, and you go and put someone like Jadon Sancho with those keys. That means you want him to corrupt them. So no need. Just get him out of the club. Let him go. Get him out of the club. Let him go. That is it for Jadon Sancho. In terms of Anthony, yes, Anthony. That is another problem. He's another problem we are having in Manchester United. Anthony, yes. I still can't believe that Anthony is still in this football club. I still can't believe that Anthony is still in this football club. Yes. Everybody was talking about Marcus Rashford. He has got no ambition. Nobody will come for him. He will never go out. He will never play for Barca. Look at Rashford enjoying his football at Barcelona. He is willing to go and play football. Yes. Don't get me wrong. Anthony as well wants to go and play football, but he knows that Betis has got no money to get him. So what is the essence of you waiting for Betis? If you like Spain, there are football. The other day, it was reported that Atletico Madrid was as well wanting Anthony, but he refused. Why must you wait for Betis? Betis, the option, the deal they want to do is just like pouring water on the stone. Real Betis want Anthony. They are not going to pay a loan fee, and they are not as well going to cover his full salary. They just want him like that. And United will pay him for playing for Real Betis. What does that mean? What does that mean? And these days, this transfer window these days, what happened to Sancho at Chelsea We can no longer trust any transfer window that is said uh, uh, obligation to buy. We can't accept it because that was what was said for Jadon Sancho when he went to Chelsea. Then before the season ended, we started hearing that Chelsea will be able to pay £5 million penalty if they don't want Sancho. So all this obligation to buy is rubbish. Get the money in, take him for a permanent deal, or you leave him if you can't get him. These guys, I don't know who are they. Who are actually these guys? Are they mercenaries or what? This has been the problem of Manchester United. Look at the type of mentality these players has, and you think with this mentality we are going to go far in football. Players who are willing to sit on their ass and get paid for nothing. Mate, you guys have to go and play football. You have to go and play football. This has been the reason why for over 10 years we have been absolutely rubbish as a football club, because of this type of mentality. Because of this type of mentality, we never did our due diligence in knowing the sort of players who we are going to sign. That is the problem we've had for over 10 years. And it's repeating itself now. Anthony, you are supposed to be at Betis playing. La Liga has already started. You are supposed to be playing by now. But you chose to sit. That is player power. That is player power. You guys have to leave. Leave this football club. The club doesn't want you anymore. The fans don't want you guys anymore. There is no way back for you guys. Just get out. Just go. Just make a move and get out of this club, for Christ's sake. Just get out. In terms of Alejandro Garnacho, this is another problem we are having. Another problem we are having in Manchester United, Alejandro Garnacho, in terms of players leaving the club. But Garnacho's own, I don't know how to explain this one. How can Chelsea Football Club, how can you guys sell Madueke to Arsenal for 50 million and you want to buy Garnacho from Man United for 30? As in, are you guys okay at all? Are you guys okay? You sold Madueke to Arsenal for 50 million and you want to buy Alejandro Garnacho for 30? How does that work? You think it's going to be possible for United to just sell Garnacho like that to you for just 30 million pounds, while you sold Madueke to Arsenal for 50? This guy Wataru, is it Wataru or the guy that was playing for Bournemouth? He went from Bournemouth to Brentford for about, is it 47 million or what? And Chelsea, you want to pay 30 for Alejandro Garnacho. If Chelsea can't pay 50 million pounds for him, I would be very happy for him to sit. I would put him in the reserve for him to stay there. Yeah, I think United, we are in power about Garnacho. We are in power. Instead of Garnacho to go to Chelsea for 30 million, we should keep him on the reserve, because he's on low wage, and he brought such such pain to himself, because there has been other football clubs outside England who has wanted to sign Alejandro Garnacho. Napoli wanted him, and we are even wanting to pay 50 million for him. But he doesn't want to go to Napoli. He wanted only Chelsea. Because of what? Bitterness. It's just bitterness. You want only Chelsea because you are bitter that United don't want you anymore. That is why you want Chelsea. And I hope you will sit on your, you will be put to the reserve team, to the reserves, so that you could miss this upcoming World Cup. Because if you are not playing, nobody, Argentina, you cannot make the Argentine squad. So that is it. That was the reason why Ruben Amorim said, "Pray so that a club will come for you." Now I'm starting to realize that statement from Ruben. The truth is that Chelsea, you are not their main target. Garnacho, you are not their main target. Okay, look at Gittins, the guy they bought from Dortmund. He came from Dortmund for 50 million. Chelsea bought Gittins from Dortmund for 50 million, and they want to pay 30 for Alejandro Garnacho. How possible is that? And they think it's going to be possible. So I don't know what is actually happening to this football club. We need a goalkeeper and a midfielder, a serious midfielder, not even an ordinary midfielder. We need a serious midfielder who could complement Bruno Fernandes in that double pivot. We need a serious midfielder who could complement the Bruno in that double pivot. Casemiro cannot do it. Ugarte cannot do it. Menu as well cannot do it. And Bruno is not gonna be benched for anybody because he's better than all of them. Even at that central midfield, he's still better than them. Bruno Fernandes is still better than Menu, Garnacho, Menu, Ugarte, and Casemiro in that position. I see some Man United fans, they say Bruno like this, Bruno that, Bruno. He is still better than them, even in that position. He's still better than them. So we need because if he's not better than them, why is Amorim looking for a defensive midfielder then? If Bruno is not better than all these players. Because if those players are better than Bruno, they would be playing ahead of Bruno. You can't tell me it's because of Bruno Fernandes is the captain of Manchester United. That is why he's always playing. I don't believe in such thing. I disagree with that. There has been a lot of time captains are on the bench while other players are playing. You can't tell me it's because of captain band. That is why Eric Ten Hag was playing Bruno. You can't tell me it's because of he's still the captain. That is why Ruben Amorim is playing Bruno. No, you can't tell me that. It's because he is the better player. Wherever you put him, he will perform well. That is why he's playing ahead of all these players. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean that Ugarte is a bad player. It doesn't mean that Kobe Menu is a bad player or Casemiro is a bad player. But three of them, Bruno will still perform better than all of them. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you say. Yes, I don't care what you say. That is football for you. So the earlier we boot these three players out of this football club, the better. That is the most important thing. So guys, what do you think about this our outgoing players? Who are these? Who are they actually? What are they offering us? They are offering nothing to us. They are causing pains to us. an athletic midfielder in that Man United team, and a Jordan Pickford in that goalpost, we would have won Arsenal on Sunday. Jordan Pickford, put him in goal, and put which midfielder will I even call in the Premier League that is not a okay, Adams. Put Adams in that Man United midfield. Put Adams and put Pickford in goal. We could have won. We could have won Arsenal on Sunday. So, guys, what do you think? We really need to make this move. We really need to move these players on, so that we can get our signings in. It's just 2 weeks to the transfer window to close. Just 2 weeks for the transfer window to close, and I hope and I believe that we can still pull a deal, even if it's not a goalkeeper, but a midfielder. It's really, really important that we get a midfielder and a goalkeeper as well. So that is it. We need to do something about it. After watching that Arsenal game, I was happy that the Glazer was there. Ineos was there as well. Barad and Wilcox, they were there on Sunday. At least Wilcox and Berada, they are football people. They have seen that. They have seen the area we are lacking, and I know they are going to do something. We can. These 2 weeks cannot just go like that. I know we are not yet done. We are not yet done. I know we are going to get a midfielder or even a goalkeeper. Between these two, we must get one. We must get one before the transfer window closes. I'm sure we must do something between a goalkeeper and a midfielder before the transfer window closes. I'm 100% sure about that. So, guys, what do you think? Do you believe that we can make a deal happen in terms of a midfielder and a goalkeeper within the space of these 2 weeks? Put it down on the comment section. Let's debate it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for joining. One love.